Morning MFers, welcome out to the beautiful Lake Guntersville, and we're going to do something that Lake Guntersville's kind of been known for a long time. We're going to throw the frog around. I got a couple of little sneaky tricks we're going to be doing too. Hopefully get us a few more bites that you guys maybe have not seen with a frog before. There's a Friday morning tournament. Morning, how we doing, man?
Good, brother. How are you?
Found the rattles we need. They're on jigs already. Oh man, I filled my pants. Great. They just sell skirts even. God, this place is awesome. Morning MFers, welcome out to the beautiful Lake Guntersville, and we're going to do something that Lake Guntersville's kind of been known for a long time. Got all this big open space up here because we only got 3 rods on the deck. We have 2 frog rods and a flippin' rod. Of course, got the 6-cents Vega poppin' frog and this new 6-cents Hush frog that's not out quite yet. And we're going to be looking for some damn frog bites, as you guys can see. Haven't done this in a long time, where we just got out and had some fun, throwing some topwater, but we wanted to while we're at Guntersville. Sounds like the frog bite's been solid, if you can find the right areas. If you guys saw the tackle store this morning and the gas station and everything, it's packed. There's thousands of boats on the lake today on a Friday, and so these fish are smart. So we're gonna cover some damn water. We're gonna throw the frog around. I got a couple of little sneaky tricks we're gonna be doing too. Hopefully get us a few more bites that you guys maybe have not seen with a frog before, but there she is right there. Let's see what'll pull back on it. Got one. Small guy. Hey, we're on the board. That was cool. Just a little baby, but fun. All right, first one, a little hush frog. So you guys can see we're fishing some slop right here. We got hydrilla, milfoil underneath, and then just fluff on top. We're gonna be looking for a lot of this stuff, and then hopefully we find some areas with some duckweed mixed in too. But yeah, we've covered probably 100 yards and just got our first bite. We'll see if there's more right here. Oh my God. Well, glad I switched line. That ain't gonna fucking work. Bite, kind of. Get out of there. I wonder if it was the same one. Wow. Frog fishing, Cole. He's fat. Where's your buds? Get out of there. Oh, he's way up there. He's pissed. That's not a terrible time, Cole. I don't strongly dislike that. Little fish, a lot of cheese. Not a bad fish either. Whew. I'm gonna work out today. That's a good workout. Look at that fish. That's cool colors on him. Pinned him in the roof of the mouth. Not a giant one, but a 4-pounder. Thick boy up there in the cheese mat. I think we finally found what we needed. And we're only in about 1.5 to 2 feet of water right here. But anytime we got this fluff mixed in with the lily pads, it's been where I've been getting those last few bites. So I'm gonna stay way back off this cheese mat right here. And we're gonna take our time and kind of pick it apart, fan cast it, and see if there's a bunch living in there. Because that last one I caught a fish out of, I had 2 more just kind of flip up and snap at it, but not get it. So it's a good time. Hopefully we can catch some more. Cheese on my hooks. We just miss it by 10 feet. Don't think he's on there. Caught us home. That's not that small. I like when they'll keep biting. Come on. As you guys can see, you need very specialized gear to do this. It's a pretty soft fish. Heck yeah. Freaking fatty in there, eating anything that comes around him. And that's what's in there too. That's why they're living in there. We got some coral leaf. This is milfoil. And very importantly, the hydrilla. So we got a good mixture of everything in there, along with some scattered pads. We got the freaking cheese on top. You bet. That's fun. Cole, will you take my picture? That's not a dang monster or anything, but saw a 4-pound fish. And they're in here. That's a fun way to catch them. That's cool. That fish bit at least twice, maybe 3 times. I'm hoping it wasn't the same fish, but we'll see. I'm gonna show you guys a sneaky little trick too, since we're fishing this thick stuff, how to get a couple more bites and get them to the boat too. So this new 6th Sense Hush frog isn't really made for this scenario, because as the name implies, Hush, it is more of a finesse frog, which isn't gonna make as big of an indentation and have as much draw power in the super thick, matted up, cheesy stuff. But we can fix that a little bit right now. So we're just gonna take these legs out, which I love this color leg, by the way. Super, super subdued chartreuse on this bluegill color. And we are going to take our jigs that we just bought. You can buy these jig skirt rattles, but they didn't have them at the store just by themselves. These black ones are perfect for this. Jordan Lee kind of exposed this a little bit in his recent win at Toho because he was doing this to the frogs. So in the past, a lot of people have always added rattles by slipping them inside the frog there. Now the problem with that is you got to have this frog collapsing. And so if you got rattles, you got anything in there, BBs, it makes a little more noise, draws the fish a little bit, but it can really cut down your hook gap ratio. And this hook is made perfectly to fit this frog so you're not constantly catching this cheese. So we're just gonna take our little jig skirt, a little bit of super glue. We'll just add them like that. Add them. And we'll just kind of fit in there real nice. And so that does two things. These are heavier than your traditional glass rattle or a little tiny rattle. And so not only is it going to go as you're working it over that mat, but it's going to add a little more weight. That's the weight that comes with this hush frog. And now it's going to sit a little lower in the back of the water like that, make a bigger depression in that mat so those fish can target it and hone in on it easier. And it's gonna be doing that as we're working it really quick. And fast seems to be the way to go, even on these mats where there's more than one fish and I'm picking them apart, I'm still doing it fast. It gets these fish to react, to really find that frog, to commit to it, it seems like quicker. I've tried to slow it down a little bit at times and it's not doing it for me. So love that little 6th hush frog color. I don't know if it'll float with those in there. Yeah, it still floats with those in the back there. So now it's not going to be as effective as an open water frog where those pretty little skirted legs are going to look like little fins out there, but these fish aren't getting a good look at anyway. We need them to be able to see it by making that depression. Bluegill beds right here too. Get out of there. Oh, I didn't even say last time either, Cole. Milliken 7.5 extra heavy rod is the deal for this. Get these big 4-pound mamas out that freaking grass. Keep them moving to the boat. As you guys can see, it doesn't have the little flimsy tip like a lot of frog rods do, because when you hit them, you want that power all the way in the tip, just the tip. Another solid one, 4-pounder, fat, whew, big across the back. It's not good fishing like anywhere else except for this damn mat right here. And I was just telling Cole, it makes perfect sense. Like I showed you, all different types of grass in there. You get this fluffy cheese on top, but it also, there's a little bit of current. If you look down at the water, you can see bubbles going left to right here. So it makes a point, it's kind of on this point here from this backwater. There's current coming under it. There's bait fish everywhere. It's just absolutely perfect. And it's more isolated than any other of these cheese mats in this 10-mile stretch right here. So there's a couple back there even further, not quite as isolated, but I think I'm able to get there. You can see the bottom though. It's like 1.5 feet deep here. It is, oh, it's deeper than 1.5 feet. We'll call it 2.5. Chest cam, nothing. I feel like we need to get where there's the channel right next to some of that fluff right there. But I could be wrong. We just saw 2 good ones right back here that we spooked that were kind of in the channel, you know.